Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Sorry for the quick, unexpected go. I was informed that the game I was supposed to stream here in a bit is gonna take in 15 minutes. Apparently, they're doing it sooner, so I'm scrambling right now to get everything done. So let's see here, real quick. But bum 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 bum. See. I see. And the opponent should be 29. Right. Cool. Whatever. Holy shit. Last stretch, couple last games. The current score between me and JJ is 4 versus 4. There's only 2 games left to go. Icy's going to be playing here in a bit. I'm going to jump into the call. Hopefully you guys hear them right away. Then yeah, we'll just hope. I have no idea because I jumped into this kind of like go. You guys can't hear them. Fuck. Okay, I have muted myself for them, but you guys can't hear them for some fucking reason. So let's troubleshoot this real quick. That's the wrong troubleshooting. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, come on, work. Everything can break in an instant. I'm not sure if it's gonna. Because they've frozen on my end. I can probably do this, right? I don't know why you guys can't hear them. I honestly do not know. I'm trying to fix it, but everything's going wrong. Everything's going wrong. Let's try this. This. And this. And this.
You know.
And this
is this
generator. So.
Okay, yeah, okay. I just asked about damage, and it's not like I can like steal any of your energy away, so that's...
Holy
Wait,
shit.
that would be kind of cool.
Alright, so we're fully functioning now. We're going to turn them down. Oh, this is a bit stressful for some fucking reason. But here we go. Should have contacted Active to see if he was available, but this kind of all jumped last second, so I got no clue. But we got Icy today fighting 29 Azure. I think I know who that is. I can recognize the voice. I'm really bad with names and faces, so the voice is all I gotta go off of. So this will be a very interesting game to watch. Also, I need to turn them down in my own ear because they're really loud for me, but not for you guys. There you go. So while the game is going, I'm probably going to turn their audio back up. But for right now, they're still deciding who goes first, camera angles, making sure everything's visible, yada, yada, yada. So there's not much to do. So I'm going to just rant and talk because that's what I'm good at. Apparently I'm good at ranting and talking and being just an idiot and, you know, entertaining with my nonsensical words that mean nothing, just fill space as I am doing right now. Where did I pick up this skill? Years of practice of just bullshitting and watching Markiplier. That's about it. That's where that skill comes from. You watch that guy long enough, you're going to pick up the skill of bullshitting, filling space, keep talking, soon running out of breath, but still, you know, you get the gist. Hello. Trey, you uploaded your game, correct?
1 and 3. Awesome. Okay, so 2 dice higher.
Waiting for that response. Yes, okay, cool. Well, download your game and watch it after their game.
I'll go first.
Okay.
And it seems that Azure is going to be going first. Oh, God. There we go. It seems Azure is going to be going first. Yeah, we'll figure that out. We'll download your game later. For right now, let's focus on the game at hand. So Azure going first, which gives IC... It is a very non-game, if I say so myself. Well, even people need to see the bullshit luck that can happen, or unluck in this case. And depending on how your game looks, I might give you the advice to sacrifice a goat. Because I'm thinking about doing that for myself for different reasons. Alright, so this is going to be a very interesting match. I think I know what I know what Icy's playing. She's practiced it with me both in Germany as well as yesterday in private. So her deck can really pop off, and she knows what she's doing with it. She's practiced enough. And through Azure Sleeves, I can only predict this is either Shiranui or Varga.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Only time will tell. I don't think that's a G-Zone over there. I think he's using energy markers. Yeah, I don't think that's a G-Zone. I think that's just a ride line and energy crest. Which means with those sleeves, this is very high chance to be Varga.
3, 1, 2.
So let's see if I'm correct.
1, 3.
No. 3, 1, 2.
They're still deciding deck cutting.
3. Okay, awesome.
Alright.
He's playing Vermilion? If he's playing Vermilion, this is going to be a very interesting game to watch.
Vanguard.
Vanguard.
You lie.
I see.
You lie to me.
Send and draw.
I was honestly hoping for Vermilion, because I haven't seen that thing in a hot minute.
I will discard
Let's tweak Icy's field a little bit,
a crit,
because I can make it a little bit more
and it's your go.
like this,
I'll
so it's a little bit bigger.
Yes. Yeah, you get the energy generator. Okay.
Much better viewing experience. Wouldn't you agree?
Start 1 to right.
I'm still
The energy generator.
indifferent when it comes to Varga if it's better for them going first or second.
I can
Because them going first, of course, you get 4 attacks, 2 of them are Vanguard, yada yada yada.
It's the promo from
And then
okay.
then going second, they get to do more multi-attack depending on the cards they have.
to draw on
Can even potentially activate Divine Skill turn 3 if they push the opponent hard enough. I don't know. Like, I feel like Varga's one of those things that, yes, of course, going first is more beneficial. You can persona it faster. But even going second, the deck is strong. I do agree with you. I think going first is still better, but going second doesn't hurt. Alright, we're going to turn the players a little bit.
The Rosarum Fairy. Rosarum Fairy eats up the plant token and creates 2.
I love what Icy's doing. She learned from our games. In our games, she did the same play, but made a column of
Is
plants
the Rosarium column?
so she can attack 3 times, but one defensive trigger just said, fuck you.
So it's a 13.
So at least this way, she can swing Rearguard first, and then swing Vanguard with a hard guard, because a 15k shield makes it still want to pass. I would have honestly swung Rearguard first,
13.
but player preference.
No guard.
Single drive. PG.
Because if a defensive drops here,
Varga.
which it didn't, thankfully, that
And
means
this
that
is
attack
another
is,
swing
you know,
for,
just not
13.
doesn't need to guard. But luckily, no defensive, so you have to guard this attack, which
I
is
will
good.
take this one as well.
Yes.
Draw trigger.
That's not ideal. You don't want to let your opponent plus.
And then
That's
I pass
just
to you.
he runs draws, he hit a draw.
Stand
Oh
up.
well.
Game Trey.
I love them. I gotta approve of that energy generator
discards
tracker. That
Motorcycler.
is good.
Right.
Yes,
Both
agreed.
effects go on
Persona
standby
ride
at the
hitting
same time.
damage means there's
Yes.
one
I'm
less.
going to resolve,
And depending on if they're running
Poison Ball.
Chalice, that means
Call
there's
itself
not
Soul
that many. There's like 2
Soul
left in
Charge to
deck.
heal.
Yeah.
And that is the goal. Soul
And
Charge.
then I'm
You
gonna
like to
use
see
it
heals
for
go
the
away.
Gun Cycler.
After my game, seeing 4 heals and an OT from my opponent, I definitely like to see heals go away. I'm really hoping Icy here has another Reserve Fairy, because then she could call it another plant token and make 2 columns that are 13Ks for basically 1 card.
I'm thinking, I'm sorry.
We don't. So. Don't worry.
8
Trying-
to ban.
I like the idea here. He's conserving hand, Because yes, he can push, but at the same time, he needs that hand a little bit because there is going to be a push back. Especially from, Stochea type,
That's it.
Leonorn type decks.
Front.
Oof.
Want to pass on Van?
I would still throw a trigger here.
Want
Because,
to pass it is?
granted, this is me talking. Good choice.
Go ahead.
But
Yes.
who can tell me how many videos they've seen where I go, oh, I hit a defensive. No guard the Vanguard. Oh, it's a crit. I go to 3. Okay, cool. Trauma.
The Guncycler.
Yes, I did hit turn 2 OT. No, I hit turn 1 OT.
Guncycler skill.
And it was after rearguard swing. If I swung Vanguard first and hit the OT, I wouldn't not be complaining. Watch it be a crit. Yep. You gotta do the mantra. You gotta do the mantra because the mantra is gonna save you.
Thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm willing to guess that she doesn't have another Rosario Fairy in her hand. Otherwise, that thing would be flying to the board right now. No brainer.
Play.
There's a world where you just swing with the columns and just conserve your hand.
I
Cause
swing for
there we go.
15.
I'd still prefer rearguard first.
Yes, to Vanguard.
Because the defensive
Okay.
trigger still makes this, okay, I don't have to waste cards in hand.
Heal. Does not go off,
Does not
but I
go off.
get
Never mind.
to my plant token.
Damage?
Yes.
Guncycler?
I'm liking the fact that the opponent's not hitting
And,
in defensives at the
then
correct
I swing
moments.
for
Like, that draw trigger was the only one, but that was like the last attack, which is the worst timing for, Wait, is that enough?
Yes.
Yes, it is, because it's 23 to 25. Yep, never mind.
Then
I like how we
my
both had a
blaster.
double take there.
Yes. Stand and draw.
Alright. Here's
I
going to be the
will
trickiest part.
Discard
Varga still is very
Shimmer.
strong going first. Yes, I know it was a 23 column. I did the math twice.
obviously going to Trey.
It's just that habit, because usually whenever you have a
Right,
column,
Varga.
especially in the early game, it
Perfect.
usually hits that 18
Call out
mark.
Boulder Axe. He gets one
Hello. You're... So,
star.
Varga's still dangerous here. 4 attacks.
Move him back. Call a second Boulder Axe.
Rekindling hand. Holy shit. And if a trigger gets hit, or especially a crit trigger hits in the draw checks, this just becomes dangerous.
Call it down like this.
That's a good column.
What's
Combat?
that? What's that? What you called behind the second boulder X?
That's the grade 3 that can boost.
Second behind the second Boulder Axe, it's a grade 3 and it gets boost.
That's,
If I have a
that's
grade 3 or greater Vanguard.
That's the resist. It's just there.
Yes, exactly.
Does it have boost?
Watching to see our
does.
competition
It
for
does.
next
Okay.
round or week
Okay,
3,
that's
can't
what I wanted.
remember.
Swing for 23. Excuse
Oh,
me,
I don't remember who we're fighting. No, next week,
Because Boulder X gets
this
bonus
upcoming
points.
week, we're fighting
Yes.
Toyo, I think.
and then he will retire himself and I get a draw.
28.
Is it 28? Yeah, it is 28. You got a front trigger?
That is.
Yeah, we're fighting Toyo, which for the my people that are watching,
30?
after this stream, I will be messaging
Time
into the
till
Discord to see who wants to sit out. Basically, the
I'm going
9
to
people that
swing
were
for
playing,
25.
I'll make the announcement.
Mm-hmm.
15k shield's not going to be enough.
I will take this one.
Okay.
Okay,
Front. Power
that's
to my-
good.
Oh, power to my front row actually.
That is good.
Yes. Retire and draw.
Mhm.
Swing. Effect.
So Vanguard's 31, she's
Wipe
got a
the front row,
20.
so kill your
So
token,
she
please.
can...
Plant token is gone.
And this will be 31. Twin
Oof.
drive.
31 twin drive.
31's still a decent number.
I perfect guard.
Good
Just
call.
need a second to figure out what to pitch.
Yes.
So depending on the dry checks here, it is the question of whether you take the second swing or not.
Okay, got it.
Because the second swing is only going to be 23. Actually, the second
drive?
swing is going to be 23, yeah,
First?
depending on drive
Row.
check.
Second.
Good.
Row.
Second swing is just a 5k guard.
Stand on restand.
So you can
Perfect. Just
safely, if
kill
you
it
have a
for-
card, ditch a
then I will
5k
swing
to
first
guard.
all 23. No drives.
Okay. 23 to my 20.
Sacrificing a potential piece. Granted, she
So
can get that piece
this
back with the
is,
ride effect.
5k shield.
There we go.
Okay. End of turn. Go ahead.
Oh, Varga's been hitting blanks,
I
which is good for
stand
the early game, but terrible for the late game. For in this sense of
and
you're not seeing
draw
triggers early,
and get
which
damage.
means there are more triggers late. That's the mentality you gotta have. If you're not seeing triggers early, you're gonna see them late.
Ditch to right into the Leonor.
Yes.
Right, now the biggest question for Icy
Use the skill
is she gonna
of
see
the,
Resonance Dragon? Or I think it's called Resonance Dragon.
plus
Basically the
one
dragon,
for
grade
grade
3.
1,
Yeah.
and I use it to call.
Oh, he did check a Persona, which is scary, but we'll take blanks. See, Persona very is scary, but at least at 2 damage, Persona is more manageable than at higher damage.
Sorry, I just need to
No word.
think about this one.
Did she have a luster?
I had to take time to think. Now it's your turn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we saw both pieces for the multi-attack. So minimum,
this one.
if Icy goes to 4 damage, there will be 1, 2, 3. So there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks minimum that we know of next turn for Varga.
This is
Yeah,
the
she guarded with a
basic
luster
Leonor,
because
right?
there's a chance you
Just
can call
base
that luster
Leonor.
back
This is
from
currently
drop,
base Leonon, yes, the Grand
Okay.
March.
but she's calling the
and
grade
for
1.
the Pasea on place.
Yes.
I show you a unit with.
There's a good chance he has another luster.
Unison dress from my hand. That's this one.
Okay.
And she's got the
And
innocent dress. So
then
if
I
we can live
can,
Varga's
so
next
it
turn,
does one,
that
to
Vivace is
call a
hitting
card from a
board.
with a different card name too.
Okay.
So I Soul Blast 1.
And see, you
I
can get the luster
call,
like this.
The second Rosarium Fairy.
Or the even better,
the
yeah.
on-play skill of Rosarium Fairy eats up the plant token and cost.
Yes.
So,
And now all the tokens gain +10, right?
what? No. Eh?
What does
What?
Rosarium do again? Because I know there's.
Rosarium
or-
says she takes the power. She chooses a unit from the back row.
Yeah.
And says, okay, yes, I'm gonna take this one's power.
Ah, okay. I know there's a card that gives all tokens +10. And I know it's played in premium. That's why.
No,
I
it's
was-
it's
So standard has technically 2 cards that have that effect. There's one order that gives all grade 0s the effect that they gain 5k, as well as if the attack hits, you can bounce that card back to hand. And then later we're getting Cabbage that says anything that got superior called gains 5k, which can technically make 10k tokens because tokens get placed that turn. So this happened during our practice games with IC. She swung with Vanguard triple drive and hit DOT on the first one, gave it to a back row rear guard, so that not only did the Vanguard be 100 million because it was still getting boosted by that back row rear guard, but both her Rosario Fairies in the front could copy that back row rear guard's power and also be 100 million. And that fucking sucked. So I hope that happens here.
yes, and then
I will tell you now, I'm not going to roll sharply with my first place.
no, I'm doing it correctly, but
I like what she's doing. She knows Varga can retire, so she's keeping one Rosario Fairy safe for the next turn. Because if you do everything correctly, survive, that Rosario Fairy on a Vivace turn can get really dangerous.
The rear guards are not that big, right? It's a 5k and then 2 8ks, right?
they are gonna go bigger. Currently, this is an
Yeah, no, I mean the
So Usually Leonor is big because of the back row, but at this current moment Leonor is only at 18, 26, 34. Should be 34. 34. Yeah, listen to the math major. Yeah, so Leonor is swinging for not that big numbers as Leonor usually does, but 34 is still a decently big number with triple drive, mind you. So this is going to be a scary 2 to pass, I think, that Az is trying to do. So that's 33. That's still hitting. 2 to pass on the triple drive is scary. Yeah. Yeah. 2 to pass on triple is scary. Come on, YOLO, 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 YOLO. Come on, deck. Damn it. Yo! No, put to the other Rosario so the Rosario can copy that power. No! No! The effect! Ah. If she put the 10k to the Rosario in the back row, that column will gain 10k, and then that Rosario, when attacks, can copy the other Rosario to also gain the 10k. She's missing out on 10k power on the board! No! So that Rosario will probably copy the other Rosario's power and gain 8k, making it 16, 26 plus 8k booster, making that a 34. There we go. But at least that column could have been more than just 13. It could have been 23. It is what it is. I'm surprised he's taking the small one. Because it was only a 5k guard, unless I'm missing something. Granted, now he's got, what, 3 face-up CB, which is going to be more than enough for a Divine Skill, one of the Grade 2s, as well as Varga's original effect. So there's 6 attacks coming, almost guaranteed right now. Luckily, Icy is at 2 damage. As long as crits don't get ripped on drive check, this is a manageable turn. And I'm pretty sure a Perfect Guard got a drive checked, right? For Icy. So that's going to help. It looks like Leon has 7 cards in hand, I want to say. 6 to 7, I'm not completely sure. So it's not the best hand size for a Varga turn, but there's also 3 damage she can take. And if crit triggers don't get ripped on the first drive check, she can potentially eat the first Vanguard swing, hit some defensives to help. I think you guard this one. No, I think you take this one, actually. Yeah, I think you take this one. You take this one, you take the first Vanguard, and you hope for the best. Unless it is 25. She's got a 15k shield. The 15k shield drop is not a bad option right here. There we go. So, yeah. But I honestly am a firm believer that you take this Vanguard swing here. Oh, this will be very interesting to see. This is... The fact that Varga can kill from 2 is very scary, depending on the dry checks. I really wonder what's in her hand and what she does here. This is.
I will.
I can't
disregard this.
Okay.
Okay. Twin drive.
No triggers. No
First.
crits. Yes.
Second.
Yes. This is a manageable turn.
Restand.
You take this, Varga. Holy shit! You take this giant number. Unless he doesn't boost.
Swinging. Thinking on effects.
Dude, please. He's thinking about activating her effect.
Swinging for
I don't think there's any need to
40,
activate the effect
40,
because
40.
nothing
How
on the
many
board
cards do you have?
retires.
3.
The only reason you would have to activate the effect was to
Swinging
gain
43.
5k power.
I'll take this one.
Okay.
Sanctitude.
Ooh, that would have been nice to have. Oh, he's misplaying.
41.
Or he's not. He's trying to get. No. Ignore my previous comment. I made a mistake.
Rosarium.
He's giving her a chance.
Big.
This is the misplay, in my opinion.
Divine
skill is already active.
Because it's just 1 crit, right?
Exactly. It's only 1 damage. You shouldn't have boosted here. Save the booster so that your last swing with Twin Drive is big, so they have to go PG or GG.
Yes, it's now. So soul plus 1.
Yes.
I honestly would not have boosted there
Retire.
and saved it
Draw.
for the last swing.
Effect that it got from Shura goes to my
Yes.
hand.
Because now
I
this
am
is just a
going to
33
Proxy.
Vanguard with
Yes.
Twin Drive, which if you put down
Three. So
35 shield is 2 to pass.
swing again.
I'm sad that there was no defensives, but hey, there we go. Yeah,
I'm
you're
swinging
smelling a
33,
defensive OT, definitely. There it is.
So that is OT to pass.
Yes.
Oh, OT to pass. This is scary.
First.
Eh,
It's twin drive if I remember correctly.
it is
Yes,
Twin
it's
Drive.
Twin Drive.
Don't hit, don't. Okay. Blanks. That's a lot of 5k shields.
Then that ends my turn.
Yes.
Ooh,
I
she's got a
stand
really good
and
chance here.
I draw,
Because Vivase is still.
and
What does he have?
I,
3 damage? No, he's at
drive
4
into
damage.
Varga,
Because he didn't heal, right?
and I
So
draw
4
one
damage.
from,
I think he checked 1
to,
PG.
use and rest
Everything else was blanks.
Yes.
Vivase is going to hit with 6 attacks
then,
here.
pass
If
it
she
on.
can
going
see
to
the
go to
dragon,
the-
that's 7
I'm going to
attacks.
actually
There's a
go
Rosario
for
Fairy
myself,
on
I'm
board.
sorry.
If she can make a good
From,
rear guard in the
no,
back
okay.
row power, that Rosario
Yeah,
Fairy is
yeah,
going to be hitting
it's-
for
I
big
just want to
numbers.
ensure that I understand the card correctly.
Yeah. I need a moment to figure it out.
Yeah, take your time. Figure out what's in your hand, figure out what's on the board, what you have available, and go. Because regardless of the situation, whatever your hand is, there needs to be a full board.
Actually, I don't think I will need the additional soul, so I leave the Pasia on board.
Smart.
Mhm.
Okay, so this is going to be the question.
Then
What is in
I
her
play,
hand? Because Vase did draw her an extra, and then she drew for turn.
Command
So
of Devil
bas-
Train from
Yes! Get something good!
call out,
Honestly, if she can get something that can call out another thing, beautiful. Or if she's got something good in hand,
the last impact dragon.
That's a good.
Sorry, I need to mill the top card and then I call out. So mill and car.
that's a PG getting milled, which is not the best
I wanted to
situation, but you know
quickly
what?
ask
We
if I
take these because
completely
this might be the
understand
last
card
turn.
correctly. So you're
Yes.
gonna basically, like you can stand your board when Vivace attacks, then you can, and then they are
He's
all
realizing.
boosting the units.
Yes.
He's
And then-
realizing what's
and
going
then
on.
You can also after the battle you can.
He's
simply,
realizing what's going on.
stand 3 units.
Now she's got enough
Yes,
energy
that's
to
what's
energy
going
blast
on.
7 and draw a card.
Basically, I can swing with this column first, then I swing with the
Yeah.
Vivace. Vivace restands my board and forces everything to boost her. And then
Yeah.
I
It's actually
attack
crazy.
again,
Lear
and
Norton
then I can restand
can
3 units.
stand
Yes.
by
I,
herself
use the
1,
energy
2,
counter
3, 4, 5,
to,
8 units.
Energy blast 7 to
Her
4.
effects let you stand
Yes.
technically 8 units in different timings. That's kind of crazy.
And then I call down the Resonance Dragon.
Yes!
And that restands something, right?
Oh, this is
Yes,
gonna hurt.
That one, at the end of the battle it attacked, if I
Oh,
had,
this is gonna
boosted
hurt.
5 or more times, I can counterblast and put it into
It's
soul
fine.
unit.
You're just in time to witness beauty.
Basically, one reader. Okay, so,
Because that luster is going to be a
With that, we are
15k,
ready.
potentially
So,
20k on its own. So Rosario is going to be grabbing that number every
I
time,
have
getting
Twin Drive and
20k
then
more every
another
time.
single drive
And
from
Luster's,
the-
not Luster, the Dragon's going to restand it.
Okay,
There's 7 attacks on the board right now.
so,
And there's 7 attacks, 3 drive checks, 2 Vanguard swings,
I'll just
1 crit.
use a moment to,
1 crit on the drive checks makes a Rosario Fairy swing twice with double crit. This is actually going to be a really
because
good
I have
turn.
2 or more grade 1 or less,
I'm so
readers
proud
in
of
the
her.
crowd. So,
9?
I'll swing with
1,
this
2,
one
3,
first.
4,
This
5,
is,
6, 7. The
13,
dragons are once
31.
per turn. It needs to be, you need to have boosted, I think, 5 or more times in that turn to activate his restand. So there's only going to be 7 attacks at this current moment.
And then I will intercept.
Yes.
23.
Then I attack with this column. This is boosted for 15.
And then
also
another
I'm very
15, so this is a
confident
38.
power of the Luster Dragon. Give me
Okay.
a moment. This heißt
Yes.
38.
38.
Yes.
38.
38.
That's a good number.
Um,
That Rosario Fairy is
I
going to
will
be
take this one.
swinging for 28 on its own later. Sorry,
Bellhorn?
33 on its own later.
Then
And now we are
the,
1 damage away from
Varga
winning.
attacks.
And there is still 1, 2, 3,
It
1,
was
2,
also
3,
need to
4,
stand
5
and
attacks
then,
left.
Booster. Skill of the Luster impact.
Luster restand
it
because of a
gains
Vanguard
power
effect, so
plus 5,
and the
I
Vanguard
Soul
is
Blast
enough
for,
power, so he Soul Blast 1
1.
gains another 5, making himself a 20, so that Rosario is going to be bigger,
33 or more,
as
and
well
I think
as
she's gonna
just
be 30
draws
or
a
more.
card.
Do you need a number?
I just need to ask one question.
Yes.
Base power wise, she is 13, right?
She is base power 13, and
Ooh,
she
he's
has,
asking interesting questions. I wonder what he's going to be asking.
I can calculate this. He has power
I'm going to perfect guard.
There we go.
Okay.
But I just
When
like to know
Vivace
the
swings the
base power.
first time,
Yeah,
it's
base power
perfect guard or
13.
nothing.
Guard.
Or maybe
Okay,
OT. An OT
Climax.
plus a couple cards might stop it.
First check, not a Vivace.
That
Second
looked
check,
sketch,
E,
but sure.
that I do
I'll look on the video later.
does go off.
Luster, luster, luster,
key
luster,
out
luster.
the,
Or she can actually give it to Rosario. It doesn't really matter at this
and
point.
I put the power on Vivace herself.
That's smart. Actually, I do agree, because Vivace's
And
biggest
then
weakness
I
is the
pay,
fact that she
plus
restands,
1.
gains 5k to everything she restands,
Restand
but
for
makes
units,
herself only an
and each of
18.
them gets power
This
plus
way,
5,
she's swinging for
so,
28
plus
with a
5
dry
on the
check.
user,
That I
plus 5
approve
on
of.
the,
I like that
Varga,
move. That is a
and
smart
plus
move.
5 on the Resonance.
So what's going to happen is Rosario's going to swing for 33. Resonance is
And
going to
then,
swing for
Vivace swings
23, I
again
believe.
for,
If restand,
28.
or yeah, swing with Vivace
Climax.
first, see if you hit another trigger to make Rosario dangerous.
So I want to quickly ask so the side is a 20 and a
23 and
and a
33.
15, but it's going to copy the back row, right?
Going to copy the background. So it's going to be, so this is currently 13 and can copy probably the Luster Dragon so for another 20. So this would be 33.
So 33,
And
huzzah.
this is currently
23.
23.
So there's a 28 Vanguard with a dry check. Then there's going to be a 33 Rosario,
And she
a
is
23
28.
Dragon, and another 33 Rosario.
30.
This is not counting the dry check hitting a potentially a trigger. And I think he's got 4 cards at hand. I think this is done.
No guard.
Don't Jixon, don't Jixon. Knock on wood, 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 knock on wood. Front. Holy shit, that's more power.
So that's,
GG. GG.
Yes!
Oh! Was this 6 damage? Oh,
Yes.
Yes!
Ooh.
That vase is fucking dangerous when
I
she
had one
goes.
GG in hand.
Oh, we are our best deck.
no.
Vivase is so dangerous. I love it, love it, love it.
No,
I was
I was.
the I was locked because I couldn't use the Shenri because your port back row was constantly filled. And
Yeah, that's one downside about Varga. It doesn't run any orders at this
Yeah,
current moment. So Shenri is literally just for the early game.
Yeah, good
Because late
game.
game with
Oof,
certain
I
decks
was-
like
I was
this,
so worried
the
about,
back row's not going
the
away.
team
Shenri's not getting
the
activated unless you play an
Iron
order.
did I even see a single trigger?
No. I don't think he saw a single defensive or offensive trigger. No, he did see one draw trigger in the defense.
I didn't
One.
see a single trigger.
You saw one
Everything
draw
is
trigger.
still in deck. 4 triggers, 5 triggers,
Jesus
6
Christ.
triggers, 7 triggers, 8 triggers,
Yeah,
9
I mean,
triggers.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's rough. Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah,
Alright,
that
so
was really-
turn them off. Congrats. I'm going to see if I can get IC on an interview real quick. Oh, whoops. There we go.
Nope.
They're still talking.
Nope.
Yeah.
I mean, and you still did a pretty impressive amount of damage. Like she was almost dead, even with no triggers.
Mm.
Like that's the thing with this deck. Like it swings for massive, but
Mm.
if it doesn't go off,
Yeah, I was like, okay, I should be safe as long as
I'm gonna join
I
the
was
call here in
baiting
a
out
second.
the divine skill. I went to 5 on purpose, but
I had a
was like,
feeling.
okay, you know, if you hit the OT, I'm just dead because all I had was the OT and the other 2 cards did not have any
I mean, you
shield.
have to risk it.
Yeah,
I
your
guess,
drive
like,
checks were blank, 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 blank,
Yeah.
blank.
I saw absolutely nothing.
No, you saw
Absolutely
one draw
nothing.
trigger defensively in the
Oh.
early game, and that's it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I forgot about
yeah.
that.
Yeah, and I kept seeing the fronts. I think I saw. Did I see all the fronts?
If
I
you
saw
2 fronts.
maybe, I think you hit one defensively and then that one offensively.
Dude.
So I don't know where the third
2
one is.
defensively.
2 defensively because
Never
those were the
mind.
first 2 damage. I know that.
And 1 was hit offensively at the end,
Yeah,
but
the
it
last
didn't
one
really
was
matter.
hit
Yep.
offensively. But yeah.
I was doing the math and I was like, I can block the Vanguard for 1 to pass. Like, what was your drive check again? Was it blank?
Front.
I hit 1 heal on the Vivace turn. I hit the heal and the blank, and then the front on the last swing.
Oh yeah, then it didn't matter because I could have won to pass the Vanguard on the second swing,
Mm.
and then I had to take. And then I had to take 1 rear regardless, but I think it
that
was
would have been
smarter
3
to at
swings.
least.
And the Rosarium comes for big.
Yep.
Yeah. Now I was
I
like,
guess-
I drew into the Resonance Dragon.
Yeah, if you see the vase hit and there's that dragon on the board, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
over.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah.
Like I did when I mulliganed in the early game, like I asked April, like, what are you known for playing? And he was like, Grumble. I was like, okay, I'll play Zorga, which is literally my kryptonite. I was like, I'm fucked, regardless. And so with my mulligan, I had defensive roar, and I think I had another trigger. I think it was one of the heals. I think it was this one, which funnily enough could have come up. And I was like, I'll put it back. My mulligan was into 2 crits.
Oof.
Yeah, no, I thought about playing Sorga, but he disappointed me last week in Munich too much. So I was like, okay, no, this week I'm gonna play Leon.
No,
I
just wait
wanted
2
to
more
go to-
weeks for Zorga. Just wait 2 more weeks.
As a Leon
I'm getting on it.
Nadir.
As a Leon
Yeah.
player, what do you think you need to watch out most for against Varga?
That we don't check crits.
I mean, obviously, like just draw better too.
Yeah,
Not
if
like-
you hit crits on any of the Vanguard swings with Varga, that game would have been a little bit different.
Yeah, definitely.
At locals last week, I was playing as well, and for some reason there was like both a Chris Rain player and I were going 3-0, so we ended up against each other in the last round. And on my first Varga swing, because I was going second, I just check OT. I'm like, do you have 3 PGs?
Pretty much.
Because he PG'd the first swing.
Wow.
Varga became the new overlord, where it's like, oh look, there's a force marker, so
True,
this is double
actually.
crit. So if I hit a trigger, there's gonna be 3 swings that are triple crit. Do you have enough to guard all this?
It's
Yeah.
Tempest Bolt and Descendant. Let my Narukami brain work.
By the way, I'll just make sure that that our results are in.
Okay, yeah. Give me a second. I'll
No,
also
no,
report.
I'm gonna put them down. Don't worry
It's
about
a
Alright.
sense of pride.
it.
By the way, Philip, do you like the John Alter sleeves?
Oh, holy. Okay, those actually look super clean.
Oh wait. Holy shit, that's
Nice.
amazing.
Nice.
I
nice.
love anything that has like a pure black and white design with just one splash of color somewhere. Like for some reason that's
Yeah.
just hits my fancy.
It's
Funny bone.
yeah. Like these are like there was one for Musashi, and then there was this one, and then you had base Jeanne d'Arc as well. And I think there was a fourth one, but I forgot. Oh yeah, Okita. But because I bought them in the Philippines when I went to visit my girlfriend.
Nice.
That's very cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Because Jean is my favorite.
Ooh.
servant.
I thought for a second you were going to say your girlfriend's like, what? What is he talking about? She's
No.
French."
No.
Ugh.
But for the rest, it's like I think this game, if I think about it retrospectively, like what I could have done different is in the early game, there was a moment where I could have guarded, I guess, and then I would have gone to 2, then I would have stayed on 2. But I think you check the trigger, right, on grade 2 as well.
Yeah, yes, that
Yeah, because
last
he's 1 for
rigger was a
23.
23k and you guarded with a 15k shield.
I hit a heal, which I put on
Yeah.
the plant token. Yes, I was lucky on that.
I'm
mean-
pretty sure you hit the trigger nearly every single turn, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Turn 1
Grid one
she
she
didn't. Turn 2 was a
I think
heal. Turn
Yes,
3
turn two was a heal.
was
I hit something on the triple drive.
yeah.
I
Triple
think.
drive was only
You hit
one
crit.
trigger because I
hit
was
crit.
yeah. Triple drive was a crit because I was screaming at you, YOLO, YOLO, YOLO.
You weren't
Yes,
the only one,
yeah.
Philip. You weren't the only one.
And then I hit the heal and the front on the Vivace turn.
I do have one question / coaching moment. When you hit the triple drive and you hit a crit, why didn't you give 10k to the back row
To the
Rosario?
booster, yeah. That's what I was thinking
Because
as well.
I think it's probably because Leonor is 18k like after everything restarts, so like
No.
Oh,
First
no.
grade
This was
3
the grade
turn.
three. The first
triple drive.
First
okay,
time.
okay.
You could have put the back row
wait.
Rosario 10k, making that column 23, and then the front row Rosario would have copied the 18k
Yes,
back
would have
row.
copied. Yeah, because I'm super. Because the copy power is always a bit awkward to think about for me. And usually when I don't have a Luster Dragon, it's like, okay, do I put it in the back row? Do I put it in the front row? I probably should have put it. I was thinking about putting it on the back row, but you are correct. It would have made better numbers if I had put it there.
You missed
Not
out
only
on
that, but let
10k, but then you took the
Yeah, and on the
13k, which I
Vanguard.
was shocked at.
Yeah, I mean, on the other hand, 13k is like sometimes weird to guard because it's like, okay, I need to throw this 5k, and
But 5k can be a combo piece.
yeah,
Also,
exactly.
one of the funniest things ever is to just make a Rosarium on Luster Impact Dragon column and just boost and then copy the power again. It's so funny.
I love it. Yeah, I mean, but I'm glad that I didn't fall for the temptation of putting both Rosariums in front in the first Leonor
Yeah,
turn. Because I was
that
thinking
was,
about
I think
it.
that's what it is.
You want to hear
And then
what
I was
she
like-
did to me yesterday? I'm still scarred.
Tell me.
We were playing. She was playing that deck, practicing.
Complain complain about, Philip? You have nothing to complain about.
Shush you. She swings with a triple drive lead on turn 3. She's got 2 Rosarios in the front row. First drive check was the OT. So now I'm looking at the barrel of 2 100 million swingers and 1 200 million swinger.
I mean, I see nothing wrong with it.
But
When I,
you know,
was this on the Vivace turn?
no. This was the basically a non-turn.
Okay.
But you know, he got his revenge on me because he hit the OT on OT to pass on the following turn and put me from 3 to 6.
Yeah.
So you know, I don't feel guilty about that.
Let's put full context. I was testing out for my own soul Grade 4 Bruce. It still needs so much help in the first 3 turns. It's so vanilla. But I got the Grade 4. I did my shenanigans. The triple drive revealed the crit, so I said, fuck it, all effects to Vanguard. Restood the front row, swung with Bruce again. He was swinging for 53 double critical. So she throws down OT to pass. And I have only 1 drive check, and it's the fucking Dark States OT.
Did you see the combo video with the new promo?
So here's a early take. I don't like the promo. I see it extending the numbers. Biggest problem with Bruce is still getting there.
Like, I saw the combo video, like I think it was this morning, and you can see with the Viamans is the new one, I think, right?
You can do it in both. So in Viamans, there's a combo where you use the Festival Collection set order Grade 2 combo where you give the ability of boost to one of your rear guards. There's a rear guard that I believe says every time something stands or something of that sort, give it 5k power. So it just starts getting beefed up, and it's a Diabolos. So you use the new Grade 2 from set 13, I want to say it was. You do a final burst turn. You rear guard, Vanguard, stand column, rear guard. Then the promo activates, puts that Grade 3 that was boosting this whole time from the back row to the front row, and you have another swing.
Yeah.
There's another combo in the same deck and in the Grade 4 deck where you do your pattern. You go rear guard, Vanguard. In the Viamans, you just stand rear guard. In Grade 4, you stand Vanguard as well. So you get Vanguard, whatever. But for that Grade 3 in the back, you keep a CB open and you put Richard, because then Richard goes to the front row after all that. And then Richard, sorry, was it Richard? But basically, he swings Counterblast 1, put a card to soul, call 2 cards out of soul to get another column to swing.
I guess that also works because you get that extra column,
exactly,
which is also probably large.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem is fine when you get there. It's just getting there.
Ooh, wait a minute. I think Magical Christmas Land with enough CB, you can potentially trigger the promo twice. No.
Isn't it once per turn?
It's a once per turn on itself, but what if you can get another one on the board somehow?
To the back row rear guard center.
Philip, we're Leonarding.
Leonard calls to open, so you got to get rid of it first. So you got to use something like Marjorie or any other effect that can suck it into soul. I think there is a great... No, is it called from hand only? Damn. There's a combo here. I need to start cooking.
Have you heard about the premium Bruce build? It's kind of funny.
I have not. I've been hearing a lot about standard builds. I've recently, in Germany, heard about a Favernil premium build that blew my mind.
Oh yeah.
Is it with NLK? Is it the NLK build?
No, it's
Pretty
Gear
sure it's
Chronicle.
Grog, isn't it? Yeah, Grog.
I have been.
I can put the link to it. I put it on Twitter. I can put the link to it into the game chat, into the game talk chat.
What was that strike?
I've been
Grog?
cooking with NLK Favernil. Grog Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My brain, the second I heard Premium Favernil, before I heard Gear Chronicle on that, my brain started cooking. Wait a minute, Favernil. Wait a minute, Greedon. Wait a minute, Rising Nova.
No. For me, it was like the moment I read Favernil, I was like, wait, we can do funky stuff with NLK because you can NLK into Favernil. You swing, you restand again, you swing, then you can 4-fact.
Yeah, damn it. Yeah, you're right.
We have actually we have made an Xander tried out NLK with Rifugila. That was fun.
I'm listening.
We do have a list for that too, I think, but it actually works better on gears.
I was gonna say,
Like
wasn't there a Gear
Sunday-
Chronicle where you grobber
Yeah.
up into a Griffagilla?
Xander is a gears cook.
Jesus
Basically.
That sounds hilarious.
It's pretty hilarious, yeah. So
A lot of
this is
people are
the,
coping, I see.
the gears have Favrinil list in the Game Talks chat now.
Mm.
I have a Gears deck just sitting, and I have a Favrinil deck. I'm tempted to build it.
Yeah, why not? Go for it.
There's also an alternate build. Xander prefers actually the alternate build where he splashes in one chrono chat so he can history stride, but our friend was not a fan of that. So, this is
Yeah, the one.
you have a couple of wiggle slots there.
The spicy Persona ride, and then going into Slishma.
Yup.
Yeah, that's the idea.
For the rest, like, I'm not gonna lie. I've been saying this to a couple of my friends. I really like what they're doing with the fines. Like, I really thought that the standard cards design was getting a bit boring until the fines. Like, I think
Yeah, that's the opinion of a lot of people I know. Like, standard
Yeah.
really feels like its own rich format besides premium.
Not to mention not only the Divine Skill decks, but even the other decks. Like, honestly, Direful Doll and
Yeah,
Volano feel so
Yes.
fun to play.
Yes.
That was so good.
like the moment that I heard, like, saw like the card design in set 2, then I was like, yeah, I'm going to just buy a case. However, and I've been talking about this earlier as well to Nin, like the ratios in the cases of set 1. Philip, I don't know if you opened the case for set 1.
We opened
Like,
two.
the ratios are so wonky. Yeah,
Yes,
I don't know if you looked at
Yeah,
it.
they
The
are.
ratios are really wonky.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
They're
Like,
kind of.
it really hurts because we used to split as a case with between 4 of us, which usually worked out really well in favor for everyone. Now it is really wonky with the slots.
Yeah,
Like,
you
Philip,
barely
I'm
get a
gonna
play set
quickly
+1.
Yeah.
Philip, I'm gonna send you the photo that my friend took of his case.
Okay,
Like,
where?
look at the biscottis. I'm gonna send it in Discord.
Discord.
Look at the biscottis.
Oh.
He only pulled 2 biscotti. This was his case.
Holy no! You should still get a play set minimum.
At
No,
least 4 to
2
5.
Veleno, 2 biscotti.
The
Must have had a
fuck
wacky
happened in it?
case, 'cause
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not missing a box with all the goodies in it?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
should not be the case.
That is
I
the
was gonna
one
say, we
thing
have
I'll say about English Bushy Road. They at least have ratios. Everything is gonna come at a set number. This should not happen.
Like, that's what I've basically been saying. Like, I was mentioning this earlier to I'll actually just quickly pull it up on my screen so it's easier for everyone to at least look at it.
I think someone
Um,
stole a
like-
box off me there.
I genuinely have the feeling that Bushy Road, like, English is maybe like starting to copy Japan because
no.
they because in Japan it's obviously like random.
Please.
Okay,
no.
so here we go. This was his set 1. This was his set 1 case.
In which language? Is this English also? Yeah.
English.
English.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
That is really
Right.
weird. This
we
definitely
go.
did not happen in our case. We had we had 5 to 7 of everything.
Yeah,
you
5
can
to
see-
7, exactly that. Actually,
Yeah,
no.
You can
5
see
to
the 2
7.
Veleno.
I
No,
think our
we
case.
definitely-
I think our case in double rares and triple rares never went over 6 and never went under 5.
Yeah, same. I think we did have 7 on something, but I mean he drew great on OTs because we only had 2 of the blue OT and 2 of the red OT, and everything else we had in 5s or some, or in 4 to 5, I think.
Like, if you look at this, like this is basically why I'm very concerned, because I bought my case obviously before I saw this. I'm very concerned what my pulls are going to be after seeing this, of course.
I think that is.
I'm just going to say
I think
it's
this
probably just going to be
this is
like a
a.
judge case. Like it's probably like a very extreme exception.
Yeah, I think you got a lemon with this one
I
because
mean, did he,
at our locals we had a guy who bought 4 cases, opened them all like at locals, and we all saw it, and every case it was 5 to 7 or more of each
I
card.
mean, was it a sealed case or did he get 20 boxes?
This
Because
was sealed.
I think it might be a lemon.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we opened 2 cases on stream and we did not get any pulls like this.
Yeah. Yeah, we opened 2 cases simultaneously at our locals, and they also looked. They had the very even distribution. It did not look like this.
Yeah, I think you've
Like-
just gotten lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'm just like, even if you look at the OTs, right? Just one getter,
Yeah.
one
No.
I wouldn't
lyrical,
say that's a bad
one
thing.
dark state.
We had 2 at least on everyone. This
We
should
got-
not be the case.
We got 5 of each of the Cradle Mental OTs.
That's
2
very
cases?
lucky.
In 2 cases.
It's pretty lucky.
No, that's unlucky.
What? Yeah.
Why?
Actually, was it
5
5?
5 of the
5 for 2. And if you look at this, he got
Oh.
4-3.
Yeah, if that's one case and you got 4-3, then I think you're getting a mixed case and it all wasn't sealed. Because
Yeah.
you should only be getting 2 different OTs at 3 or higher.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you got a mixed case, yeah.
Yeah,
This
this looks a lot like a mixed case because you should have had at least 2
Yeah.
of the lyrical.
Because I'm
the
seeing a
Keta, and the
lot of
dark
triple
states.
rears at
Yeah.
a lot of copies.
Also, you should not have only 2 Lascaria. No way.
Yeah, this is a
Yeah.
mixed case, definitely.
That two biscotti alone is just, yeah, sussy.
And also where's the biscuit?
Something
Hey,
sus.
How many
What are you doing?
FFRs did you get?
Yeah. No.
This is not me. This is a friend of mine.
Also,
Yeah.
the
How many
promos
FFRs
are
is
also
it?
good indication. Because we got basically
Yeah.
the
That's a
same
lot of
amount of promos across the board.
Where was
Yeah,
this case sourced
It's
from?
2-7 per case.
It's my friend is from Wales, so I assume the UK.
Yeah, our case is here. But I'm in the UK as well.
Oh,
They're
so
all
it's,
pretty equal.
oh no, it's basically it's just basically another case of we sell by the box, not by the case.
It could just be a lemon. Someone in the packing, like factory, just messed up
Wait.
the boxes.
Very
No,
likely
this is,
as well.
It's like the UK distribution is always a case of they sell by the box, not by the case.
No, it's by the case. I'm in the UK as well. We opened like at least over 10 cases at our locals total. between
Ask
people.
your
No one had
friend
anything
if
like this.
he opened the case and the case itself had, Vanguard, set this, Busher, yada, 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 or did he just buy a number of boxes that were case amount?
Like if you were to like do multiple cases, it's like they probably wouldn't even need a tampo with it at all in any way. But sometimes you get like someone orders a single seal case. It's like chances are most likely there'll be like boxes that just thrown in because most of the time boxes are literally taken out the case, put on the shelf, and then if they want to sell it into a case, they basically put it back in the box and sell it off.
I quickly double checked how he sent the message. He said, "Just thought I share my case results in case anyone is after anything. Some are gone, so let me know." Oh,
How many FFRs, by the way, are there?
Is it just a 6 on the right?
If it's 6
I-
FFRs in one case, there's no way. That has
Yeah,
to be
no
mixed.
way, no way.
Because the max is 4, or you get 2 with a secret
Yeah.
or a DSR.
Yeah.
so it has to be.
That
Yeah,
has
you
to be it.
probably
If it's
gotta-
6, that's 100% mixed or more than a
This
case.
is not just one case. Well,
So it
Like
has to be
the-
like you said.
The upside of the mix is you got 6 FFRs. The downside is you got 2 2 Valays.
Pretty much.
To biscotti.
But
'Cause,
I'd
yeah.
do that trade any day.
Because we got a master case. So we got one big case that you open up and there was 2 cases inside of it. So guarantee you're getting good ratios out of that.
With
yeah.
with Blackfire
How
distribution, it's
expensive
like
is
I would
it, by the
expect.
way?
kind
How
of
expensive
like
is the
see
master
Black
case?
Fire sticking with the case rather than by the box. UK is like you're always 50-50 on what you get. You either get a sealed case or you get a mixed case.
I've
They
never had a mixed case, and I've always gone
I've-
through
Been to
had-
either.
I've been through this since like what 15 years now, and I've always seen a case as either you get a sealed or a mixed. I've never gotten a guarantee because
I mean,
it's always Asmodee except previously Estevium we always go by the box, not by the case.
I mean,
Easiest
they
way.
sent,
Sorry, continue.
like half a case to my locals last year for festival collection, which was like, hey, this is worthless, yay.
Because to them, as long as you basically order enough boxes for a case, they'll basically sell them by the box.
Easiest
Yeah,
way
no.
to know
My
if you
locals
have
might-
a pure case that has not been opened is when you open your case and there's a piece of square cardboard on top of everything before you get to the boxes. If
Yeah,
there's a
100%.
piece
Oh,
of
yeah.
cardboard
Yeah.
before you get to your boxes, that is a clean case.
They do sometimes put the cardboard on top because I've had plenty of product when it's Vanguard or white. It's always by the box every time. It's so annoying.
I
What
am
what actual shop are you buying it through though? Because you're not getting it direct from the distributor. What shop are you buying it
It's
through?
deliberately through a shop to get it from the distributor with Estevium/Asmodee.
No, I mean, so that's the distributor, but what shop through that distributor are you buying
Plenty
from?
of shops. If it's like Patriot Games, Leisure Games, like plenty of shops I've done this through.
And you're in the UK?
Yes, I've been
That's
doing
what
this
I say,
like it's
We
been
always go
15 years.
through Ultimate TCG, and they're always sealed cases. They're never mixed.
How much it's Ultimate TCG buying it from the UK
Blackfire.
distributor?
They get from both. They're primarily Blackfire, but they do get from Asmodee as well.
Oh no, because it's one or the other. Because it's like Blackfire is owned by Asmodee, so it's the same thing.
I am
Anyway.
I am wondering about my case per set too, because I bought my case when I was in the Philippines. I went to the store itself. He looked like a very chill guy. He even told me he's going to add even more promos to my case, which was nice.
Ooh.
But I'm wondering, because I got it for a very, very good price actually, my case. 860 euro.
What?
That's good.
60 euro for a case?
That's a really good
860.
price.
860.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay,
keep.
okay.
I'm gonna keep my
That's
secrets here.
What?
I'm not gonna say shit.
That sounds like you're importing from Asia or America. Price.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Philippines, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but that sounds like I mean, America has a similar price on the case, right?
Wait. You're getting
Really?
Wait. How much you getting for a case again?
I'm paying 860.
For one case.
Yes.
But that's still cheap.
It might be a
Very cheap.
conversion thing,
Very cheap.
but hold up. Let me do some
That's-
real quick math because my brain's frying right now.
How much
Right,
Yeah.
because in Europe I pay if we buy a case it's 1,200.
Yeah.
Some
One
usually it's like that.
case?
With the
Yeah.
860,
Yes.
860, how much are you paying on import or tax?
Yeah.
It's
Well,
about 200. So I'm
So-
still
so-
making profit.
So it's 1,060 euros then in total.
Something like
Yeah.
that, yeah.
You still
Wait.
Right. Okay, that makes
1,200.
a bit more sense with the import and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it was 860 altogether, like with import tax and such, that'd
Yeah.
be crazy.
It's basically the same with Weiss. It's just like it's cheaper to import it than to go for your local shop. It's so sad.
So
Yeah, it's
Because
question.
it's like, how do you support your local store if basically the international market for the product, shipping, and tax is cheaper than just buying it from your local store?
yeah, go ahead, Philip.
How much is so? Let's say you buy a set value for a case. How much do you need to pay for import?
It's about a 200.
Okay. So you kind of. Sorry, my brain is going into creator mode, sponsor mode, and wanting to go to 50cars.shop. Use promo code. Because, no joke, 50 selling for $800, which is about 750 euros. So if you can get over the import
Yeah.
tax, that's good prices for cases.
Yeah.
But Philip, I want to quickly say that I had no price wise, well, import wise, I had a very bad experience with 50. because I don't know. Yeah, during like end of V, I bought my V split from Vermilion the Blood from 50,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it was like 55 back then, and I had to pay another 50 just for import.
What's the import percentage for you, and how much does it have to be minimum before it actually charges you import? I'm just curious.
Then there is no minimum. Like they will literally charge you for anything basically in Belgium. Like
Well,
there,
what
like
about
some,
percentage?
like I told you right earlier, like it's basically, it feels random because like I told you, I bought my Vermilion split for 55 and I had to pay 50 import.
50. How much did you pay initially?
50. I paid 55.
Also, I'm gonna
goes
say
back to
this just
the-
in case if it wasn't obvious. If anybody doesn't want to share any information that they are not comfortable with, I am still currently streaming.
Oh,
Hello, hello everyone. Go ahead.
Hello, stream. Hi, chat.
Hello, stream.
Yeah, sure. No, tell everyone after they've incriminated themselves. That's fine.
Yeah, I started realizing slowly.
I've
Steal my
basically
cases,
already,
don't
Hey,
worry.
taxes.
I've already doxed myself that I'm from Belgium like 90 million times, so it's fine.
it's fine.
We know the country.
everyone
That's
is
it.
pretty-
That's all we need.
I mean, we pretty much know where we're all from anyway. We're all primarily like Europe, apart from like 2 people.
Well,
Yeah.
people keep messing up where I'm from, so I'm safe.
I
You
know it-
almost doxed yourself, bro. I tried to save you.
Man.
I mean,
I'm going to have karaoke later with some friends, so that's going to be nice.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh,
I
speaking,
need to
Zero.
do that
you actually reminded me
Zero
what I
is
need to
up in an
do.
hour.
eh.
It's gonna turn on the karaoke now on the stream.
Oh, let's go.
Ooh.
Nope,
Fancy,
Zero
fancy.
Hear
is picking
Philip's
up
beautiful
tonight.
singing voice.
nope. I tried singing once. I sent it to a
Never
certain.
again.
I actually, this is a fun story. Fuck it, story time. There is a recording of me somewhere. I don't own it anymore. I think I deleted it, or maybe I have it somewhere in one of my emails somewhere. But there's a recording of me singing the full first opening of Vanguard.
Hey,
Oh,
yo.
What?
Can you find this?
In English or
Because-
It's
Japanese?
lost media.
This was like 5 years ago now? Because at the time, I was contacted by a certain Vanguard music music enthusiast that was like, yeah, I'm going to have multiple people sing this opening and other people do sounds and I'm going to splice it together and make a thing. Never happened, sad, but there exists
That's bad.
a file.
Wow.
So like
Somewhere.
acapella.
It's not really a cappella, right? I think.
No,
We
it's
said with the
basically like
sounds as
one
well.
person
I mean,
sings
is it
one part and then it
acapella?
switches to
Is it-
another person that sings another part. Not truly a cappella
Is it
unless for
acapella
the
with
parts that need to be a cappella.
Still, that's pretty. That would have been so funny.
Go to emails, control F.
Like it's the
song.
kind of video that I would have been shown by my friend when I was getting into Vanguard. Like she probably would have shown me that video for sure if it existed.
Honestly, I've been wondering where Philip has been streaming this entire time. I didn't realize he's streaming through YouTube and not Twitch.
I need to reestablish Twitch. I've kind of ignored Twitch for a while now.
If people are watching and they are not subscribed, press the subscribe button. Easy.
Exactly. Press the subscribe button and then the bell button to not miss any future videos.
And the join button.
And the join
True,
button.
true, true.
Hey, yo.
You
true,
can
true,
even
true,
be,
true, true.
yeah, if you join and be a member at a certain tier, you can actually join us while we're recording and practicing and all that. Get the spoiler before the spoiler.
Hey, yo.
That's nice.
Yeah, see Phil lose his sanity a week earlier.
That's actually funny. We do have some people watch us while we're practicing and then during the recording, and they're like, peanut gallery. And then you just hear the chat going, Philip, you misplayed, you misplayed, you misplayed!
Misplay!
That's why it's practice. Of course you will misplay.
A reading.
Can't
Misreading.
believe my streamers are not reading.
I mean,
No way.
What you need to do, Philip, is basically is just like when you next team up with Echo for a Springford, and he basically sucks up the G zone. You just have to do the Homer Simpson shouting, going no, just shouting it across the whole floor.
But you
Oh,
do realize the
Echo
chances of me
London.
teaming up with Echo for a Springfest and not killing him before we start the tournament?
I mean,
Oh,
For anybody who
I was left.
for anybody who was there at London, he quite literally nearly
was.
killed him in front of the entire room.
I was literally in the same row as Philip.
I feel
I was one
feel
row like away.
so
diagonally.
bad. I feel so bad
entire-
whoever was sitting next to Echo, because I jostled Echo so fucking hard and knocked the other person almost off the chair.
What, was this when you found out that he forgot his G zone?
I,
Or forgot
The,
to...
the second
It's
time.
it's
he
not
forgot it.
The entire
I'm gonna
white
leave it then.
area was like wondering what the fuck was going on, honestly.
Yeah, because you
Like,
just
I
hear
literally
me.
fell-
You just heard
I
me
literally just
stand up and go,
fell.
everybody, everybody. This man is a
Everybody
fucking
listen!
idiot.
This man is a fucking idiot.
And the room
I'll
clapped
see you
and
later,
shit.
guys. The game was
See you,
amazing.
man.
I see you later. I'll be on table 2 because I'm just but like
All right.
have
See you,
fun with
man.
the rest of the stream. Also, bye, chat. Bye, 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 everyone.
Bye.
Oh.
So I gotta hold myself back from killing him.
It's fine. If he hasn't shipped my Rethiel today, like he said he would, I'll be killing him first.
I can't like I wonder if he's going to try to come to BSF France.
I doubt it. I honestly doubt it.
He said he was going to Yugi Regionals today or something.
Understandable.
Have a nice
I
day.
can't. If we go to like the thing is they're still trying to get BSF France on the same day, but because of the elections, it's how is that going to work?
No.
yeah, I mean, they still haven't made an announcement, right? And they said
They
would
still
do it
haven't.
today, so this looks really bad, I think.
At the end of the week, they said.
I mean,
It's no one's fault, honestly. But what
no.
happened.
I don't
Firstly-
blame this on Bushiroad or Blackfire. I mean, it's like, French being French. Or French government being French.
French being
Wait.
French.
More
Have you
like
guys
French
seen?
government being French. Let's say it.
Have you guys seen the English version of the new Raging Raps from the premium deck set? It's
Oh, they messed up
literally
this time.
no. It's even more text than Descendant. This is literally 70% text, 30% art.
No, the
It's
old
really
bad.
bad.
That's
Wait,
the
I
word
can
banter.
screen it for a second.
I'm gonna
Wait,
post it
I'm putting
in.
it here. I'm putting it here. I
Ah,
have
okay,
it
thank you.
open. Here you go.
Perfect.
What the actual
Oh,
fuck?
God.
It's even worse than like what was that? Save
Descendant.
reverse.
The,
Going
oh
Save
yeah,
Reverse.
vowing.
Oh
Bound
my god,
Samurai.
you can't even see his thighs!
Where'd you put? Oh, there it is.
It's in the live stream.
It's
the-
70% text.
Why? Just why?
Needs more reminder text to make it longer.
Indeed.
I keep saying this. Whoever works at Bushiroad designing these cards, they need to hire me.
Why?
We just need more keywords.
Ugh.
They should
more-
do a
more
they should do like an
keywords.
April Fool's promo where it's just a card with really long text, but the box just covers the entire like front of it. There's no art.
We just need another card with an expiry date.
To be honest, I prefer this vote to Yu-Gi-Oh, where they have like the same size text box everywhere, and the text just keeps getting smaller. Because my eyes are not going
Yeah.
to get better.
Are you guys? Don't you guys want another card with an expiry date?
Sheesh.
What
We
will
have two
basically
already.
end up with-
Wait, we
what-
have
what
two.
will happen?
The first
Yeah,
one
that's
the-
was
yeah,
the
Sylvester.
Great Nature one, and then there's Santa.
Santa? I've never
There's
heard about that one.
Or some. There was another one. I remember that.
Do you not?
Wasn't
Does
that one,
nobody
but I-
remember Santa? Hold up, I need to find this.
I remember.
This
They
might have
never
been
got
before my time playing. You need to pull that up. I have no idea.
Oh, it's a Fanon card. It's not real.
No. It was real, right?
It's Cardfight Vanguard Fanon.fandom. So it's a fan card, I think.
No, this was real. I could have sworn this was real.
Is it this one that I just found?
Wait one. Hmm? No, there was another one.
Yeah, that one. No, that one. I could have sworn that was real.
Fanon.
That is not real. Oh, right? This is not. Yeah.
There's no
this is
set in the bottom left as
Is this
well.
No, it is a fan card. Lee.
Okay.
Yeah.
What effect did they give it?
Easiest way you can tell is there's no set in the bottom left.
Vanguard circle, draw a card. Then, if the player draws a card. That would be kind of funny though, just to play for like one day or something with some
I
friends.
mean, to be fair, in the early stride era, this would have been good.
Yeah,
It's
first
only
try
12k
go.
base.
You give your opponent a booster pack and they get to open it and use those cards.
Yeah, in the very in early 2014, this would have been a good first stride. I would have taken that.
So you would have swung with 23k, with a boost for 8 if you play the vanilla, so 30k.
Oh.
And that's pretty
I mean-
good actually.
If
Do you remember? I mean, hey,
then I'll be wrong.
no. On stride, it draws you one. That is more than any on-hit stride does for you. Because in early G era, you first throwed into like your on-hit stride because that's all you had, and then
True.
it maybe did something for you if it hit, and it almost never did hit. So yes, I would have taken that.
Going back to the whole specific date, there is a Weiss card that literally says if the local date is March 8th and both you and your opponent are physically in the Saga prefecture, this gets 10,000 power. There's a legit card that says that. You have to be a specific date and you have to be in a specific place to actually use the effect.
Jesus Christ.
Hey yo.
This is like a Full Metal Alchemist card or something.
Oh, it's Zombieland Saga.
That explains it.
Because
There
You
March-
have
is
to
a-
literally be in Saga prefecture.
Ah.
So it's quite funny.
There is a card in Madoka. I have it. Like I was thinking about playing it just for the memes, just like a one-off. It says, cat cards cannot attack this character. I'm like, if I somehow end up against cat tribal, somehow, I win the game.
Hilarious.
Well.
Well, I'm gonna go review
But
a
I
quick
don't-
game real quick.
All right, man. Good. Are you going to do it on the stream?
Yep.
All right.
All right, then. Bye stream.
Bloop. All right, so you guys are back with just me. That was a fun little chat. Did not expect it, but it was fun. So as you saw while I was prepping and chatting, here's a game that got recorded in between. Didn't see one bit of this game. I heard it was not that good, sadly for us. But we're gonna watch and see exactly what happened. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to. That's correct side. That needs to get flipped. So you need to get flipped. Ta-da. Now it's correct. Also, love that map. Big fan of Kaiju. Can't wait for tomorrow to watch a new episode. So, let's watch this game and see how it went. No audio from the game, so you get only my Susan's voice. But this is Trey. I'm not going to try to pronounce that full name. I'm sorry. You know me by now. I'm terrible at pronouncing card names and names in general. But Trey is going to be playing Greedon. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be Greedon Mask. If it's just base Greedon, I'm going to be very much surprised. Yeah, background music. Okay, so there's a story while they're doing all this with the background music. I have everything set up for the background music. I don't want to do background music just yet because YouTube can be fucky. It usually, because the music just goes weird with live streams and doesn't properly monetize everything and yada yada yada. So until I find a song that lets me do everything correctly and not worry about monetization, background music is on the whole, so just my voice. What'd you miss? I see one with Leonor versus Varga. Then we chatted for like 30 to 40 minutes about cases, cards, a lot of stuff. And now you've caught up and we are looking at Trey's game versus Direful Dolls. I don't know who to root for. It's, of course, my own teammate. I'm hoping he didn't have as bad of a game as I heard. But Direful Dolls is not a deck you can sleep on. It is actually really dangerous and probably has the most guard potential out of everything to come out of DZ set 1. I hate the fact that he's playing really well because he's ditching a card. He's going to draw a card. Direful Dolls do need energy for their multi-attack. Those cards specifically need the energy for the multi-attack. So I want to see what he does here. If he Energy Blasts 3 to draw a card, he's basically sacrificing multi-attack for later. In turn 3 to only have 1 and not 2, but 1 is more than enough. Yeah, there we go, draw. More hand is more hand. I don't blame him. Could go the same source. Says what you use for Yeah, I do. I do use what I use for Proxy plays in V times, and it still gets hit. So I'm like, Thing I hear is I don't know who the root. Hey now. I'm definitely rooting for you because you're playing Greedon, and Greedon I love. But damn, Direful Dolls is just such a good deck. It's like, you're winning, but they're still up here. I'm so ready for you. I'm hoping this is not as bad as you said. I do like the fact that you're also copying him, ditch Energy Blast 3 draw. Or guard Energy Blast 3 draw apparently here. Which is still good. Oh, a Persona I hit damage. That's saddening. Yeah, Matt, I agree. It shouldn't do it, but it does. And it's pissing me off on YouTube's side. Yeah. Simple, straightforward Greedon plays for show the Greedon that you have it in right line and you do the thing. Trey is going second, which for mask builds is preferable. It's just a question of, is he seeing a mask or the Dragon Tree Reg to find the mask? Because you can kind of use that CB in the early game and find your Dragon Tree, use the Dragon Tree mask, get the order. Apparently not. Apparently not. And of course, hey, there's the mask. So there's the potential ditch target or use the mask to find the Greedon, because there's one Greedon mask in damage zone, so there's 3 left in deck, and you still need to draw into it. Now it's going to be a question of what Direful Dolls does. Grade 2 comes out, gains 5k, gives the Vanguard 5k, puts a card into soul, draws a card, so you're setting that soul up. Gungam Ran's an interesting tech option inside of Direful Dolls. I don't think you're ever going to be able to use a Soul Blast 3 to draw, especially with set 1 Direful Dolls. But it's a nice source of soul charge because sometimes you just need it. And you can potentially soul charge accidentally a trigger. No, you can't. If he's running the grade 1 that can bind triggers from soul, that'd be nice. Oh, he already did use the Soul Blast 3? Holy shit. Oh, there goes another Persona ride, technically. And Direful Doll is going for only 3 attacks here. Not saving that Energy Blast for multi-attack later. The one thing Direful Dolls honestly do need to see the most is that grade 1 that's at the top of the damage zone. It boosts, puts itself to bind, and then 2 cards from drop into soul, which is just fucking value for Direful Dolls. Alright. So Greedon hits, choose a card from hand, put it into soul. Usually you want to... What did you do? Did you whiff? What did you do? What did you put into... Hold up, I'm rewinding here. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Come back. Come back here, you. You're not getting away that easy. What was that? Hold up. What? I probably read chat. Ditching a heal, okay. Okay, you put the goat, so that's a direful doll. But what, is there no bird? Have you seen the bird? Oh, you've probably seen the cards already. How many bird are you running? Alright. It's a double-sided coin here. So on one hand, sure, you -1 in hand. But on the other hand, you did put another Desire Devil into your soul. Did I miss something again? Did you whiff top 5? Did you play an order? Oh no, that is too far. Alright, so let's actually pay attention to what's going on. So, no bird. Sad. Honestly, I run 2 to 3 birds, because birds not only search target, but also, okay, use mask. Oh, you whiffed. You whiffed hard on both. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Where was I? Oh yeah, 2 to 3 bird, because not only is bird the search target, but bird is also a 10k shield and a 15k attacker. That 15k attacker matters sometimes. So I'm going to assume, because mask whiff, greed on hit damage, there is no mask in hand. So this is a vanilla greed on turn. Ah, bro, unfortunately, you just put your hand down and hope to draw some better cards. This is just a hand filter situation. This is 2 Vanguard swings, hand filter. Oh, God. All this happening. Oh, you hate to see it. Oh, you hate to see it. That heal's nice, though. Ooh, that's not help. That front's nice, though. It's shield, right? Yeah. Ooh. Hey, at least that thing is swinging for 35. Also, direful players, always guard. Granted, it doesn't really matter here. The card didn't really matter. But always use the effect. Against decks that don't do as many attacks, you want to keep using the effect even though you're going to let the attack hit. Oof. That is a valid point, Matt. There was an avenue that if they guarded the Vanguard, do not swing with rearguard. Don't give them CB to do any effects. Force them to see Kitty if they're running Kitty to countercharge. That was... Ugh. Yeah, poor Mafia Dragon was... This is just whiffing on whiffing. There's nothing Trey could have done. This is just bad luck on bad luck. Holy shit. His best option here, I don't know what's going to happen, is to just eat all the damage and hope. Oh, God, it's going to hurt. This is why I love direful. This is a 5 attack turn with good numbers. This is 5 attacks with Persona Ride and Triple Drive. The fact that he's getting a consistent Soul Blast 3 draw card is actually impressive. I've played that deck. I've bricked. I've not been able to do that. Or have a soul to where that would matter. So I'm actually impressed with that. Because pattern attacks here are going to be very important. You're going to have to swing with the rear guard boosted by the direful doll first. So put 2 direful dolls in the soul. That way your first energy blast is going to be able to call one. And then your second energy blast is also going to be able to call one. More than likely, one of the cards that are going to be going into soul are going to be the grade 3. Because they'll also put another card in the soul. So overall here you can recover. But you really are putting yourself in a point where your soul does not exist for the next turn. Yeah, no defenses also hurt, and seeing the damage output means a crit got hit. There's also an avenue to swing with rearguard, Vanguard, the rearguard first, to kind of make the second 2 attacks a little bit bigger because of triggers. I I've rarely seen someone go Vanguard with direful. Oh, that is actually an interesting. That's an interesting avenue of attack. Huh. Yeah, and Greedon on top of that does not have another Greedon in Soul, because you don't run multiple of the original Greedon. So 6 damage death here, not 7. Yeah, defensive OT is the only out here. Oh, and still no defensive trigger period. I'm so sorry. So yeah, 2 cards go into Soul. One of them being that, the other one being that, yep. And then the grade 3 gets called out, and then its effect puts another card into Soul, so it's ready for next turn. Or it's even ready for this turn. Yeah, there we go, yeah. It's even ready for this turn. Like, direful dolls, once everything... The biggest problem about direful dolls is not seeing the correct pieces at the correct times. If you see the correct pieces at the correct times, this is just an engine that just keeps working and working and working and working and working, and does not fail working. Interesting lines of attacks. Very interesting lines of attacks. Oh, no defensive OT because OT was in your hand. Oh, shit. Oh, you really were unlucky here. Bruh, you need to sacrifice a goat. Did you get anything? Energy Blast 7, draw a card. Oh, mask, yeah, that didn't matter. Okay, cool. Arguably, if you wanted to have better chances of hitting the mask, Energy Blast 7 first, draw to go through 6 cards at the top of the deck instead of just 5 first. But hey, you hit it, so it doesn't really matter. But I don't think there's a recovery here. Greedon Mask does not plus enough for a recovery. You would need to hit 2 heals on the dry checks to have a chance here. Because if I'm looking at the hand correctly, there's only... Okay, so yeah, remove Greedon, try to find a direful, wow. Desire Devil. You found not a bad one. You can put that into Soul, and then its effect can potentially activate on the second swing to call it out of Soul. Alright, that's how it works. On swing, call it out of Soul if it's in Soul. If you don't have another thing of it on the board already. That works too. There's a marker. There's a deck fin. If there's any mask. Are there any mask left in deck? Ugh. Ugh. This has just not been going well. Man, I'm so sorry. Yeah, double crit would work, but double crit will only work if, you know, the opponent has no guard. And even then, it's like, I see why you did an Energy Blast 7. Valid. I forgot that thing exists now since set 1. Very valid. Wait a minute. I'm missing a back row rear guard here. You could have put that grade 3 behind. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. It doesn't have to be first swing, right? Hold up. I might be spouting nonsense here. So yeah, I think you could have put that grade 3 behind in the back row, put it into Soul, and on the second swing called it out of Soul to the front row rear guard and gained 5k. Deck log. I might be misremembering its effects. I'm gonna double check that. Goemon here is still decent because at least you're going to have 3 attacks that are going to be no guard restrict. View all my decks. Not view all my decks, Jesus. Create. Oh, and blanks. Holy shit. What god did you piss off? Grade 3, grade 3, grade 3, grade 3. There it is. When your Vanguard of a green on this card name attacks, if it's the second battle of that turn and you did not have... Yeah, you could have, yeah. You could have kept it in the back because it only activates on the second battle. Right? Did I misread that again? When your Vanguard of a green on this card name attacks, if it is the second battle of that turn and you do not have... Yeah. Yeah. So you could have activated Greedon's effect. Oh, did you still activate? Hold up. What the hell happened here? Where's the rear guards? Oh, you put the front row. Oh, so yeah, you did the thing. I'm just an idiot. No, I thought Greedon had to suck back row. Or does he just suck 3 rear guards and doesn't care? Man, it's been a hot minute since I played Greedon. Why'd I stop? Why did it stop? Oh, it didn't stop. Oh, Greedon, yeah. Yeah, it's been a hot minute since I played Greedon. And I'll put 3 rear guards. Yeah, just 3 stand rear guards into soul. Never mind. Yeah, then you did the thing. You did the thing. Okay, you did the thing. Good job. I know what I agree. It's a common misconception because you always have a front row and you always suck up your back row. So it's like, yeah, your back row is the thing you suck up. Oof. Well, the way you made it sounded like you died turn 3. At least, you know, you survived till their turn 5. It was still not bad for considering everything that happened. It's just, it's like, it feels very, this is suffering. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you had to suffer. Oh, and they have that. I see why they didn't CB to draw because they want their CB for other effects. So that's valid. That leads me to believe that this direful doll deck is potentially not playing kitties. Ah, of course, Chalice. What a funk. This is what I mean. You get direful doll going. You see all the correct pieces and you sequence attacks properly and the guards later properly, you're just a well-oiled machine. You're going to do the same exact thing over and over and over and over again. The lucky part here is there's only 4 attacks and not 5. And just, no, you don't heal. At least you can go to 7 now. Crit power, okay. Defensive trigger, nice. Still a persona right turn, which sucks, but fuck. Oh, God. So what's this? I think the trigger power went the other direction, so this is what, 35? Yeah, no. That's, yeah, no. With all the blanks you checked, yeah, no. Oof. Oof, I see 3 PGs in there. Oof. My man. I'm serious about that goat. It's time to some sacrificing. Oh, God, that hurt. Oh, that just hurt. All right. Why'd I get small? Why me small? Oh, I know why I got small. Whoop. Let me see if I can fix this. I can't. So we'll fix everything later. Fuck it. Fuck it. Just fuck it. Boop and a boop. Sure, whatever. Anyway. That was rough, buddy. I'm so sorry. Nope. At this current moment, we are at a score. Well, maybe I can pull this up. Hold up. Burp. 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 I need. I still need this. I'm live streaming. Don't need that. Don't need that. Useful links, please. There we go. OBS. My brain farting. My brain's farting. Oh, my brain. This one. Safari, and I need Premier League. Yes. Why can't I? Oh, that's why I can't see shit, because it's not on. Clockwise, please. I said clockwise. There we go. So, if for people that might not know, these are the current standings for all the teams in the Vanguard Premier League. I will be honest, I have no clue if I'm not allowed or not allowed to show this. I don't see a problem why I wouldn't be allowed to show this, because I don't think there's any hidden information here. But as you can see, most people have already played everything or have gotten to the point of results. Yeah, the spreadsheet's public. Gotten to the point of results where they have either beaten the opposing team or have lost. The current leaders with 3 points is Dino Bozos, Seekers, and the Owl Coop. Undecided yet are ourselves, Forge Freaks, Mashed Potatoes, and Neighborhood Watch. We all still have 1 to 2 games left. And then the losers, because of the undecided, are Shiny Cardboard, Deck Flares, Rebirths, and Crow's Nest. So overall, this is the current standing. So our team and JJ's team have 1 game left. That game is going to be played by Vincent. Let me see if I can pull that up. There we go. It's over here somewhere. So that game is going to be played by... Oh, he's all the way on the bottom. Vincent versus Casey Alex 2. You can't see it there, so I'm not going to show it there. But that game's happening in about 3 to 2.5 hours. And, yeah, Gnarly Kitty. I keep calling him Vincent because that's his actual name. I don't know why for some reason. I don't care. Yeah. He's going to be playing in about 2.5 hours. We're going to stream that last game. If they were close, I'll just keep going to stream. But I do not want to keep going for 2.5 hours. I got no good content for you guys for 2.5 hours. So we're going to stop this stream and continue and make a new stream for that. For his game, for that final game. But yeah, his game... I hope he does not watching this. His game is the deciding factor if we go into next week with a W or a tie, which means depending on his game, our team is either gonna have 3 points or 1 point. Nice. Is Icy on not on there? It should be 10. Yeah, Icy's game just finished, and she won and put us in the lead, because until Icy's game we were 4-4. With Icy's game we are now 5-4. So good on you, Icy. That was actually a really good game. So yeah, that's the current standings. So I'm gonna end this stream here. We're gonna pick up in about 2 hours with Vincent's game, and then we'll see what happens, and then we also need to pick. We need to pick a roster. I'm probably going to do that right now for next week. So yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the games as well as the banter in between, and I'll see you in a bit. Bye bye.